Welcome back. Another big story that rocked Hollywood this week was the announcement that Steven Spielberg's upcoming Cold War drama, Bridge of Spies, would not feature music composed by John Williams.
This is a pretty big announcement since of the 26 feature films Spielberg has released in his career, Williams has scored 24 of them.
It's a partnership that began with Spielberg's debut film, The Sugarland Express, in 1974, and whose only exceptions have been The Color Purple and Spielberg's portion of the anthology film Twilight Zone the movie.
It's a collaboration that's brought us some of the most famous and hummable music in cinema history, including the themes to Jaws, Raiders of the Lost Ark,
E.T. the Extraterrestrial, Jurassic Park,
Hook, Saving Private Ryan,
The Terminal, Lincoln, and many more. But fans of the pair need not worry, since even though Thomas Newman will be taking the place of Williams for Bridge of Spies soundtrack due to, quote, a minor health issue, a DreamWorks spokesperson has confirmed that Williams will reunite with Spielberg for his next project, the family feature, The BFG.
But that got us thinking about some of the other frequent director-composer partnerships in the movies, an arrangement much more common than you might think. With two of those, this is the final word.
Slightly less well-known, but by no means less prolific, is the partnership between director Robert Zemeckis and composer Alan Silvestri. In the late 70s, Silvestri was the young protege of Steven Spielberg himself, but his first two directorial efforts weren't that popular with audiences. His first collaboration with Alan Silvestri, who at that time was writing the musical themes for B-movies and minor TV shows, was for 1984's action romance Romancing the Stone. And even though that film became a sleeper hit, Spielberg still thought that Silvestri's synth-heavy work would be ill-suited to Zemeckis' further projects. To prove him wrong, Zemeckis requested that his next soundtrack be in the full orchestral style of John Williams' Star Wars score, a request that resulted in the grand theme for Zemeckis' first blockbuster, Back to the Future. With Spielberg's doubts assuaged, Silvestri has written the music for every Robert Zemeckis film since, including Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Death Becomes Her, Contact, Back to the Futures 2 and 3, Castaway, The Polar Express, and Forrest Gump, just to name a few. And with black comedies, poignant dramas, and action flicks, and children's pictures all in that mix, the two have proved versatile and talented time and time again. The Friends' latest collaboration won't actually be appearing on screens, but on a stage in London's West End. According to Variety, they're busy working on a Back to the Future musical set to premiere later this year in honor of that film's 30th anniversary. And if their past record is any indication, it's sure to be a hit.
Another less known but not forgotten partnership between director Hayao Miyazaki and composer Joe Hisaishi. Student of legendary anime composer Takeo Watanabe, Hisaishi attended the Kuntatachi College of Music in 1969 with a major in music composition. From there, Hisaishi collaborated with various minimalist artists to further his experience in the musical world, which eventually led to small success with a few television compositions. It wasn't until 1983 when a colleague recommended him to create an image album for Miyazaki's second theatrical production, Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind, where Hisaishi and Miyazaki became great friends and would work together on many future projects. From his work on Nausicaa, Hisaishi moved on to compose for Castle in the Sky, My Neighbor Totoro, Kiki's Delivery Service, Porco Rosso, Princess Mononoke, Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, Ponyo, and strengthened his reputation as one of the budding anime industry's top musical contributors. Time and time again, Miyazaki's profound and visual artistry displayed over the years has been beautifully balanced with Hisaishi's astounding minimalist approach to orchestral arrangements in their films, and ultimately is one of the best and most substantial creative collaboration to date.
And that wraps up the show for this week. Be sure to check out our website, Facebook, and Twitter pages for news and updates on all things entertainment. I'm Connor Fak.
And I'm Romelle Taday. We'll see you next time.
Bye.